So artificial intelligence, well, it's not one tool, of course. It's a whole set of tools, and you can use them for different things. I mean, it's a toolbox. And the things that I've been doing give you certain tools to detect centers of interest in a painting, which maybe you didn't see, when you just looked. But if you go through this process, then it brings out the centers of interest and how they have been created. And so I see this tool like, in conservation, for example, they take scanning, they do X-rays, they use whatever tools to see things that you couldn't see before. Now this is mostly for conservation, but so with these AIs like a microscope, and so you can see, and then you see things which maybe you already saw, or maybe you didn't, or you now see it in a different way. So it's for the viewer, I think it's a process of making you much more aware of what you're looking at. Now, whether this is useful for the artist is another matter, but I think if I'm a designer, well, I write computer programs, and when I write them, then I want to see whether they work. And if they don't work, then I want to find out why they don't work, and I fix it. So the painters also, and you hear that when he, in the way he talks about his practice, is he said, well, I first, for example, secrets, I first used the exact size that was in the original image of this figure, which is spear, and then I found out that it doesn't work. So I had to erase that approach, and I had to stretch and pull the thing. So this means that he himself, he's looking at the result of particular action on the painting while he's painting, and then he will correct it. He will say, oh, this is not working. Working means whatever is there that is not expressing the meanings that he wanted to express. Because he says, well, it becomes too much figurative. It's too much the original image. I don't want it. I want it more, he talks about taking away the 3D effect of the painting. So these are all examples of, I would say, conscious decisions that he's making while he's painting. And with these tools, I can imagine that you use them to look, you being the painter, you try out what this is doing with these microscopic AI tools, how they look at the painting. But we have to see about that. It's too early to, of course, in many fields today, people are using AI already for design, for scheduling, for diagnosis, for all sorts of tools. So, it's quite logical that there might be something popping up that would be useful, not just for the viewers or the art critics or the, art historians, all these people, but also for the painter.